The most important thing in schools is discipline and behaviour. Unless you've got good discipline, then teachers can't teach and students can't learn. And the pendulum swung far too far away from teachers. We need to restore the authority of the teacher, and that's why we're giving them new powers to make it easier to exclude or to detain children who misbehave and to protect them from false allegations. It's vitally important that teachers have the power to search students so that anything that's being brought into school with the express intention of causing trouble can be taken from the student and confiscated if necessary. And one of the concerns that we have is that mobile phones or flip video cameras are being taken into schools and are being used to encourage bullying. And sometimes they have completely inappropriate material on them. So we've said that teachers can take those items and they can delete some of the files before they then hand the item back to the student. Well, the first thing is, if you are taking your mobile phone into school because you need it on the way to school or on the way home, then simply hand it over to the teacher, explain the circumstances, all will be well. But if you're taking a mobile phone in with the express intention of disrupting class, or you believe that it's right, for example, to sit at the back of your class texting when you should be paying attention, forget it. The teacher will have the chance to confiscate the phone. 16 to 18-year-olds will be required to be in education, but the one thing we will not do is criminalise them if for any reason, whether it's because they're living with a disability or they're facing particular problems, or perhaps it may be the case that they're a young parent, that they're not capable of completing their education at that time. It's important that we send a powerful signal that yes, we want people to carry on learning, but there are specific circumstances for teenagers which will allow us to ensure that those children or young people who are in specific circumstances, which mean that they can't be in learning, aren't in the courts being prosecuted for a criminal offence. Up to the age of 16, you've got to go to school. We're now raising the age at which you've got to be in a job with training or in school from 16 to 18. And what that means is that the range of options which are available for people over the age of 16 is broader. But if you're under the age of 16 and you are not in school and you should be, that will be punished. I don't believe in many cases that schools which have been underperforming have been given a sufficiently stern sense of what's required. What we need to do is we need to say to all underperforming schools, you must quickly change your ways, put in place the structures that mean that children will at last get a proper education, and if you can't, we'll get someone else in who will.